And now for a really easy way to make a good rotisserie chicken on the Weber. The Red Baron chicken. Okay, I have a nice whole chicken, 4.5 pounder, some Red Baron barbecue spice, and a little olive oil. And the first thing I'm going to do is season the inside of the bird. And I'm going to go pretty liberally on this. And get the neck side too. And I'm going to cover the giblets too with this seasoning. And then I'm going to rub the chicken with some olive oil. It works as a binder. Helps that seasoning stick to the skin of this bird. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this whole outside of this bird completely with this Red Baron seasoning. And of course, I only use this olive oil in the seasoning for raw poultry and raw stuff, so watch that cross-contamination, especially with poultry. Gonna wrap this up and put it in the fridge overnight. And tomorrow has come. I've done a 2-hour bike ride. I'm ready to eat. I'm going to go ahead and truss this bird up, tie up the legs. And I'm going to tie up the wings. Putting it in the seasoning overnight like this is pretty much a dry brine. Works really good. Here I have the giblets I'm going to wrap in foil. I'm going to cook along with the rotisserie chicken. And be sure to trim the trussing. I'm going to trim that string so it doesn't burn up. I'm going to go ahead and mount this on the spit. Now, one thing that's important is that you use no sugar if possible, because it will turn real dark and burn in this high temperature. Okay, I'm going to center the chicken and balance the counterweight so that it turns easily. Puts less stress on the motor. And now it's time to light these up. It's going to take a half hour. This B&B charcoal takes a long time to get going, but once it gets going, it burns hot and long. Pure oak. Clean burning. No weird charcoal aftertaste. Now you see I got the foil pouch. I'm going to put it along the drip pan, which I put in with a little water. I'm going to turn the motor on and cover this thing up and leave it for an hour. This chicken will cook in an hour, 4.5 pounder. As you can see, I'm running a perfect temperature. You want this to be around 450 to 500 for some good color. Here, the chicken is done. Perfect color. Wonderful whole chicken. And I'm going to check between the leg and the breast. Should be around 175 to 180, which is perfect right there. And I'm checking the thigh meat. It's about 180, and that's it. Don't want to cook it anymore. You'll dry out the breast meat. Now rest the chicken for a little while, and then cut off a leg here. Very tender and juicy and tasty. I'm I'm going to eat this right in front of you. I apologize. And of course, look at this white breast meat. The white meat is tender and juicy. And that is the Red Baron Rotisserie Chicken, a classic on the Weber Kettle.